Hey, we're live here on Facebook. If you guys are out there, it's a good time to get on and say, invite a friend, and you can start your own live watching show. Because what else are you going to do on a Friday night? Really, there's nothing more important than what we're doing. There's Lonnie Hill in the background, the one and only.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hello, Facebook. There. Wow. Turn the lights on. You heard that song?
Who does it?
Adele does this version. Bob Dylan wrote it. His version is not good, quite honestly. But it's a great song.
Yep. Well,
I just learned to play it probably a couple years ago, and when I do it, I change the last line. You know, go to the ends of the world for you, go to the cross and die for you is what I put in. So it all fits.
So, there you go. Is that backwards for you guys? Make you feel my love.
Hello, Facebook fans. Appreciate you being on board this evening. We're Rock and Roll Religion Live. Pastor Marc is here. There. Look at it. I didn't know it was wear a tie to Rock and Roll Religion Live Day.
It is. It's no hat.
No hat.
No hat.
No
It's hat Friday.
Okay.
It's freezing out there, so it's red tie Friday actually.
I wore my shirt.
People should know we have in true rock and roll form we have a fog machine on.
We do. You know, we've got a humidifier running in the studio too. So if you hear gurgling, it's not us.
There it is.
It's not our drinks. It's the humidifier in the room. We've had a little problem with some static. Not in the attic, but static. So we've got a humidifier running to help knock that out. So tell your friends if you're on there. You can do a share party or a watch party. If you want to do that, it'd be awesome. Share this and just let them know that we are live, and you can kind of get up behind the scenes what happens when the music's playing. Facebook gigs us every time, at least our Facebook page, they gig us every time we do this because we're playing music, and they're thinking they say that we don't have the rights to it and all this. It's a nightmare. So we're gonna try it tonight again, and
Yes.
we'll see.
Do I have a live mic?
You do have a live mic.
So everything's working today?
I just checked it. You want to check it again? Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not go out on the air.
What's on the first?
I don't know. What one do you want to do first?
Let's do the weird with the Otis ready.
Okay.
Could have done Guns N' Roses. I should have. If I'd have known that, we could have used it. Instead of R&R, it'd be G&R. Right? Instead of R&R live, it's G&R live.
G&R live. G&R live. Tell your friends. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook, we appreciate it. Check into, throw us a comment if you'd like. That'd be awesome. That way we know who's there. Give us a thumbs up. Throw some hearts. Do whatever you need to do.
Throw some hearts.
Yeah,
That's neat.
push the love symbol or whatever it is.
Any of you guys out at Riverton, I'm wearing a red flat tie tonight in honor of Mr. Alan Derflinger, part of one of our pillars at the church, and went home to be with the Lord and celebrating his service.
TheRiver 95.3 and online, TheRiver953.com. I'm Lonnie. The afternoon traffic jam is on, and so is Rock and Roll Religion Live, both on Facebook and on the radio and on your mobile device and on your computer.
Ta-da!
We're nationwide, brother. How are you?
Good, very good.
Pastor
Thank
Marc
you.
from Riverton United Methodist Church is here, and we're ready to go. We haven't done this in a while. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year to you.
Hope
Yes.
we had a great holiday season.
Is this our first time back?
It is. I
Wow.
think. Isn't it?
Yes.
Did I miss one?
No, it seems like we were just here, but you're right. This is
Yeah.
our first time back. It's been a while.
It's a new year. I've got some old songs.
Yeah.
Same message, really.
Same message, same stuff. We get some tricky ones.
Yeah. When you sent me the couple that you suggested, I went, okay, this
Yeah.
one I see, but this one I'm not sure of.
This first one is a stretch, even for me, but...
All right, well, we'll get to that, but tell me about the church, as we always do. We kind of how to intro this and what it's all about, and who makes it possible, and all that stuff.
So, Pastor Marc Roberson, that's my name.
That's true. It says right here in your name tag.
And we're here on behalf of Riverton United Methodist Church, Riverton Church, right between the bridges, we say, between the bridges in the historic village of Riverton, Virginia. We got a lot going on at the church as usual. It's a busy time, New Year, off the heels of our holiday season, like everybody, trying to regroup. But this Wednesday coming up, our Wednesday night, we have Wednesday night classes, right. Pizza, salad, and then classes for all ages. We got a new preschool class starting. We actually was starting last weekend, and we got snowed out.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of people got snowed out last week.
Yeah, that was a bummer. And so we're doing that Sundays 9 and 10:30. We have a traditional service at 9 and 10:30 a contemporary service. We preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. We use the Bible as our book. We've got some great musicians out there that lead us in worship, and a beautiful building. And that's pretty much our story right now.
Right now, all right, cool.
We have tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, 7 o'clock, the best pancake breakfast in the valley.
All right.
7 o'clock, and it is free.
No kidding.
There is a basket in case.
Just a love offering.
But what happens is once we started serving it free, people ate it and said, "I can't, with good conscience, leave without giving you some money." So we take money, but it's that good. 7 Riverton Church, 7 o'clock, 7 to 10 tomorrow morning.
Cool, very good. And we are here. This is Rock and Roll Religion Live, and it's made possible by Jennifer Brady Smith, who's your local Allstate agent. She's actually got 2 offices, one in Front Royal, 27 South Royal Avenue, and then one in Winchester as well. She's kind of split your time between the 2. If you are not in good hands, Jennifer can help you get in good hands. So give her a call at your earliest convenience to get covered.
Absolutely, and tell her that you heard her on this show.
Absolutely.
That would help everything.
That would. All right, so we got the first song lined up. Is Otis Redding.
Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
His one and only hit. And it happened after he passed away.
Did it?
It did, yeah. It went to number 1 after he passed away.
Well, he did some of the other ones that aren't so. They were great big hits.
Right.
They just weren't his alone. But
right.
It's a great song, isn't it?
It is. It's an awesome song. So you want to play it and then explain it, or you want to explain it and then play it?
Why don't we play it and then I'll explain it.
All right. Well, kick your shoes off, dip your toes in the cool water. We're going to go sit on the dock of the bay. This is Rock and Roll Religion Live.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He actually went to number 1 after he had died.
Mm. He did a slew of the regular Motown stuff like My Girl and all those, but he wasn't the original guy. Do we have
Do you need a pen?
Jennifer's phone number's not there. I know you can say email.
I know.
Who's on here? Mickey's on watching. Judy Martin is watching. Hi, ladies. Great to see you. Good to see you. Tomorrow morning breakfast. Pass it on. Did you see our fog machine? Look at that. We are, it's for atmosphere. Lonnie needs a lot of props to stay motivated. So we're trying to keep him appeased. Can
you read my writing?
Oh, okay.
We don't want them just to go to front row. We want them to go up there too.
Right. Because there's listeners all the way up there.
They're everywhere. You've got listeners everywhere. Listeners everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Yeah, absolutely. We lost Neil from Rush. I found out about that about an hour ago, I guess. Played some Tom Sawyer. That was pretty cool. Hey, Sadie, how you doing?
Hey, I was interested in. Hey, Mickey, I gotta find out how Ray did. So this is if you're watching, this is the boring part of the
15
show.
seconds here, Pastor Mark.
Oh, I got to go back live. This is the boring part. This is when we try to figure out what to do next.
The River 95.3 and the River953.com, our website powered by Rappahannock Electric Cooperative. Rock and Roll Religion Live. That was the first of a couple of songs tonight. Pastor Mark picked that one. Otis sitting on the dock of the bay. Otis Redding. So spin it for us.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking.
All right.
I didn't get to the beach much this year, but it's like one day.
One day.
But as many times as I've been there, and you too, and everybody else, the waves come in and go out.
That's right.
And it never changes.
Right.
It just never changes. The
Right.
waves just keep coming.
Sometimes
and
they get bigger, sometimes they get smaller, but
Yep.
they're always
they don't stop.
It's a constant.
They don't leave. Yeah, it's just and it's the song made me think of God's creation. That's where I'm going with this.
All right.
Sitting on the dock or sitting on the shore or sitting in a lawn chair as the waves come in and go out, there's a peaceful feeling to that. There's an awareness of consistency, of constance, of things they just
Right.
no matter things come and go, but
It's always there.
It's always there. It just keeps going, and that's one of the elements of God. It's one of the characters of God. He said in his Bible, there's really no excuse for not believing in me if you just open your eyes and look at what I've made.
Yeah, the heavens declare the glory.
The heavens declare the glory. Look in the stars. They're the same stars
Right.
that Michelangelo looked at, that Christopher Columbus looked at,
Yeah.
that Moses looked at.
The shepherds and the wise men.
They're the same. They're the same thing. They just don't change. One day, he said, all of that will go away, and he's going to start new.
Right.
But in the meantime, and so sitting on the dock of the bay. The other thing is, here's the crazy part. So if you guys didn't think I was crazy, here's a proof.
Okay, here we go.
There is a movement, and I hope you guys are not. I'm going to offend somebody, but there is a movement right now
Mhm.
to teach that the Earth is flat.
Okay.
There's a flat Earth.
The Flat Earth
There's
Society.
a flat
yeah.
Earth Society,
Yeah.
and they've got scientists and documents and biblical quotations, and they're trying to make us believe that the Earth is flat.
Mhm.
And I just, no offense, but I chuckle at
Yeah,
that. It's
right,
just like
exactly.
we've come so far, but
Yeah.
here we are right back there. But sitting, he says in the song, watching the ships roll in and roll out.
Mhm.
I mean, you can just see they get smaller. They go over the. They just keep
horizon,
going
that's
over the
right.
horizons, get
Yeah.
smaller.
They
You can
didn't
see
fall
them.
off the edge.
They didn't fall off. They didn't disappear. They go around the big ball, and
And the people on the other side, sitting on the other side, are waiting for them
watching
to
them come in.
Come in.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Same way the waves hit that shore. That's where. So there's two things there. Listen, the Earth is round. I'm sorry, but the Earth is round. It's always been round, and it's designed in such a perfect and unique way that the tides are constant and forever.
Right.
They never wear out. They never. Okay, they're done. They don't go there
No.
because God has created the Earth to last as long as He has chosen it to last, and that's just a solid, comforting foundation that
Absolutely.
I live in.
It
That-
absolutely.
just take a look around, look at the ocean, let the waves come in and out and say, wow, God.
Yeah.
And, there's a God.
Yeah. Amen.
So that's where I go with Otis.
All right. So we don't have a break, so we can go into the next song if you'd like. Which one would you prefer? You picked another one.
Let's go to your pick, and then
Okay.
you can help me.
Help you through it.
Yeah.
All right. Pat, we would love for you out there, by the way, to suggest songs. If there's a song that you have heard on the radio that means something to you, that has some sort of deeper meaning possibly than the lyricist is putting out there, let us know about it. You can text it in 540-635-4121. You can send us an email. Lots of different ways. Hit us up on Facebook. So there's lots of different ways.
Yes, you can call the church. You can send me a note.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But just let us know what that song is and your take on it. And who knows, it might end up on the show. And Pastor Mark did that for me. I picked a song that Bob Dylan wrote, actually. And Adele had a really big hit for it. Billy Joel has done a version. Garth Brooks has done a version of it. And if you're familiar with the song, you already know which one I'm talking about. It's called Make You Feel My Love. And this, to me, is really meaningful. Listen closely to the lyrics. This is Rock and Roll Religion Live on the River 95.3. How we doing over here?
Billy Joel did a version of this?
He did.
Hey, Teresa
Thank you,
Roberson
Sadie.
is
We appreciate you
watching.
being there.
Hi, honey.
Actually, you know
Thanks
what?
for tuning in.
Sadie, Pastor Mark has Diana Ross picked for his "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," so that's kind of the Supremes, right? Okay. So stand by. We'll do that. We're gonna get a gig for this because I'm gonna turn it up and listen to it. Facebook.
It's not even a person. That's an algorithm that's going to shut you down.
That's right. Somebody poked their finger at me. Sorry, I'm singing. I have to. Hey, Sherry, how you doing?
Well, Miss Stacy is watching. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Thanks for coming, joining us. Good to see you online. I can't answer you, I don't think. I just can talk into the screen. Let's see if I can. Can you answer back, Mr. Hill?
I think you can post. I'm not sure though.
I don't know.
You can probably disconnect.
I'll probably do something wrong
Hello
here.
there, Riverton. I'm way back here. Hello.
Yep.
I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. I can see up close. I can't see far away. Ocean reference.
Who sings this?
This is Adele.
The Adele? Like the...
Adele. You never heard of Adele?
You mean like America's Got Talent Adele?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she sounds like this. Maybe a person. Adele, the British? This is...
The River 95.3 and the River953.com. It's Rock and Roll Religion Live, Adele's version of Make You Feel My Love. Bob Dylan wrote it.
I love it.
That's a great song, isn't it?
It's a really good song. I didn't know
I
it.
learned to play that on guitar, I don't know, a couple years ago, I guess. And the lines, I mean, you can just, I printed it out so you could learn to play it too, best part.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is really easy. G, C, D, yeah, pretty easy. But the lines is when the rain's blowing in your face. I mean, everybody gets beat down, right?
Yeah.
You get beat down, and you gotta have someplace to go. Gotta go to
To
Jesus.
get out of it, you gotta go to Jesus.
Gotta go to Jesus. And when the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, you look up and heaven declares the glory of the Lord in His creation. So, yeah.
And it talks about his embrace.
His embrace.
I'll hold
right.
you as long as it
Right,
takes.
right, exactly.
Yeah, he's not going to let you go.
Yep,
It's
and
good stuff.
There's nothing that I would not do, and when I do this song, actually, I changed the last line of it. It's the last line is, "Go to the ends of the earth for you," and I change that line. I say, "Go to the cross and die for you," because it fits. It just fits. It's a great tune. Very moving for me, anyways.
Well, I'm glad you're moved, Lonnie, because this is what this is all about.
That's right. Somebody move Lonnie. Move along, Lonnie.
And if we get enough people that write in or call in and request you to play in the studio live,
Yeah. Well,
we'll see if we can't make them happy.
Yeah. Maybe.
That might just be the thing that sends us over to the top. Go
Or-
viral.
Or over. just might be over for that matter.
Might just be over.
This is Rock and Roll Religion Live, made possible by Jennifer Brady Smith, your local Allstate agent. You're in good hands with Allstate, and Jennifer will help you get in good hands. Well, it doesn't matter what you got. You can
I got everything.
You got everything.
She protects my house, all the cars, 2 motorcycles, a trailer, my kids.
You get life insurance, you got it all.
We got it all, yeah.
You get a volume discount, so get a hold of Jennifer. And the number is 635-9651 here in Front Royal. She's also got a Winchester office if that's more convenient for you as well. And that number is 450-8166. Jennifer Brady Smith. Tell her you heard her name on Rock and Roll Religion Live.
And she's protecting me and underwriting me because if anything happens to me, that's like half of her clientele right there. No, just kidding. She's got a great business.
She does. Yes,
Okay.
she does.
So, we don't have no break. We can go right
we
to.
can go right to the next
So I'm
song.
going to encourage you one more time. If you're just tuning in, tomorrow morning at Riverton Church, we have pancake breakfast, 7 to 10. A great breakfast. Some really good Southern sausage gravy and biscuits, and pancakes, and sausage links, and eggs.
The best between the bridges.
The best between the bridges. Well, it's the best. I'm
Yeah.
just going to say it.
All right, it's the best.
It's the best.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to come challenge that, right? Well, if you want to challenge it, come and taste it and see.
Yeah, right, exactly. Come on and check it out.
I don't cook. So all I
There's the
do is
plus,
wash
right?
dishes. So in case you were wondering,
Yeah.
any concerns, I do not cook.
7 to 10 tomorrow, free. Come on by, have some good food and some good fellowship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, the 18th, no. Where's my calendar?
There's a calendar over
I
there.
got to do this right. This is for the ladies. The men is tomorrow.
That's the 4th. No, the 11th. The 11th. Yeah. Tomorrow's the 11th.
Tomorrow's the 11th, and then on the 18th at 2 o'clock, we have a Fancy's Ladies Tea.
A ladies' tea.
A ladies' tea.
With a
2
pinky
o'clock.
extended
You have
forward.
practice your pinky extensions now. It's very important because the cups are so fancy.
Yeah, of course.
There's only room for 2 fingers, so you can't
That's right.
hold them with your hand like
Sip.
coffee mugs.
Sip your tea.
And some fancy tea, and there's going to be a devotion and some great fellowship. It's a great bunch of ladies.
That's awesome.
That's at 2 o'clock on the 18th.
That's awesome. Little lady support. That's what we do.
Yes.
So we have another song lined up here. And actually, Sadie, who's watching on our Facebook page, we're Facebook Live too, by the way, at the River Facebook page, facebook.com/TheRiver953. Sadie said, hey, why don't you do some Supremes? And I said, hey, Sadie, what a coincidence.
Yes.
Because we got Diana Ross, who was, in fact, the
I think,
Supremes.
is this version have the Supremes in it or not?
I don't think this one does, but
Okay.
it's got Diana.
Oh, it's going to sound, is this the big sounding version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to do it?
Dude, if you caught me by mistake, if you just walked into the church some afternoon and I'm the only one there,
Mhm.
you might hear this turned up to 11 on the sanctuary.
Do you have security cameras in the church? I'd like to see that video.
It's just one. If I need a pickup
Yeah,
and get encouraged,
to get
I play
encouraged.
this thing as loud as I can get it, and I walk through it. Ain't no mountain high.
All right,
Just ain't-
we're gonna do it. This is Rock and Roll Religion Live.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Crank it up.
How long is this one? Is this a 4-minute one? Or?
It's 3.5.
Okay.
What else you want? We're gonna have 8 minutes left.
Thank you.
Got 8 minutes left after this.
After the song?
Yeah.
If you need me,
What do you want to do?
Call.
Another song? You want to?
Yeah, let's
No
do.
matter where you are.
Can you pull up
no matter how far,
Steve Winwood's Higher Love?
just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry.
Third Day does a song about. And he talks about people have been saying they can cross oceans and they climb mountains, but nobody's ever done it. But I've walked across the ocean and I've climbed the highest mountain. It just tears you up. Like,
That's cool.
what is it? It makes reference to all the promises of, oh yeah, I'll climb the highest mountain for you, I'll cross the river for you, I'll always be there. And if nobody's ever done that, they can't do it. But I have.
Not in their own power.
Nobody's swum in the ocean, but I've walked across it. Hey, Did you hear it? Did I do it right finally? I think it got it right on the 18th, 2 o'clock. Now we're going to have 1 million ladies come to the tea.
Oh, well, I'm glad, Sadie. I'm glad you joined. Sadie wants to know if you have a class to learn the Bible. And that would be a yes.
Yes.
You do lots of classes. You do a Wednesday thing, right?
2 o'clock and 6:30 on Wednesdays.
All right. Hear that, Sadie? 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock at Riverton on Wednesdays at Riverton United Methodist Church. Pastor Marc leads a Bible studies, and it's a way to kind of get familiar with the books of the Bible and what it's all about. So it's really cool.
And we're in the middle of 1 Samuel right now, which is a great transition book to from old and new ways. Yeah.
So, 1 Samuel, that's what they're Wednesdays at, what time was it?
2 and 6.
2 o'clock and 6 o'clock Wednesdays at Roberson United Methodist Church. There's a Bible app you can put on your phone too. It's called U-Bible. That's one I use. I have a daily devotional that I go through with that too. So really helpful. 30 seconds. And higher love. We're gonna have like 3 minutes or something to talk. 3 minutes and 40 seconds or something like that.
So right now, or total?
Total.
And we'll end with higher love?
Yeah. We talked for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, we can do that. The River 95.3 and online, TheRiver953.com, and on your mobile device too with a free TuneIn radio app, the aforementioned website powered by Rappahannock Electric Cooperative. Log on and power on the REC podcast and whatnot on our website, so go check that out as well. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Dinah Ross and the Supreme Sadie is on our Facebook page. Says it's one of her favorite songs.
It is. It's a great song. I don't know who did it first. I know there's a lot of versions, and when I was talking about being in the church, my version is about 7 minutes long. It's got all the stuff to it, but it's the promises are really the promises of God. God's the only one that can keep a promise that nothing can keep me from you, because as human beings, we can make that promise and we can claim it. It sounds so romantic.
Right.
No matter where you are, no matter what happens, I will always be there. But hey, you just can't quite make that promise, because life happens, things happen. You can't climb the highest mountain. People die doing that. You can't swim the ocean. Nobody's ever swum. You just can't do that. It sounds good. But the reason it sounds good is because God actually has done that.
Right.
There is nothing. The scripture says, there is nothing that can separate us from the love of God. Nothing can separate us from love. Not life or death, nor powers or principalities, no height, no depth. No past, no present, no future, nothing in all creation can separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus. And that's why I think the song is, because I hear Diana singing, but I know it's Christ singing to me.
Right.
He said, "You're mine, I love you, and there ain't nothing. I think Jesus says ain't. I think
I'll probably
there ain't nothing, Mark,
That's
that
okay.
can take you away from me." And so it's a great song.
Yeah, it's a very, very comforting lyric to hold on to. And I can see why you would want to play that and get inspired and re-inspired, especially if life's beating you down. You're like, what's this all about, Lord?
Yeah.
And He's coming back and saying, hey, I'm leading you through it. I led you to it. I'm going to get you through it.
Yeah.
And just count on me, right?
I think that's our theme for tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Winter's here. We got the blues.
Yeah.
Holidays are over.
Yeah.
What's to be excited about? God never leaves us or forsakes us,
Right.
and He's and maybe God's voice when we hear Him and He speaks to us the first time is going to be, maybe He talks like that. Would it be crazy?
I can only imagine.
Okay.
I can only imagine. All right, we got about a minute left before we're going to play this last song. Do you want to talk about the song as we go into it?
It's in the same theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I think Steve Winwood wrote it. There's a lot of people that have done it.
Right.
But this is. He says to us, I'm going to say to you, we're going through, and a lot of us are caught up in life and relationships and all that. But he's saying, there's got to be something. I mean, we think love is the end all, and the love makes the world go round, and all you need is love, and which is true. But then when we look at each other and we look how relationships go, and we see how people treat us, we think, man, there's something wrong. And he says, there's got to be a higher love, and there is. There's a higher love.
There absolutely is. So if you want to find out a little bit more about the higher love, go out and see Pastor Marc at Riverton United Methodist Church. 2 services, 9:30 and
9 and 10:30.
9 and 10:30.
9 and 10:30.
I knew there was a 30 in there somewhere. So you've been listening to Rock and Roll Religion Live. Thanks to Jennifer Brady Smith for making it happen.
Yes.
Till next time, God bless.
All right, that worked out.
Yeah.
I love your song. These are for my copy.
Yeah, you take it. It's one I have on my, I got like this file in my office. If I get a minute, sometimes I pick up the guitar and strum a few notes. Thank y'all for being there this evening. Appreciate it. Tell your friends.
Hey, Gwen Ann Rogers, everybody watching on Facebook. I'm signing off. Thanks for watching tonight. When I close this out, share it with somebody so they can tune in, even if they just hear the music. And it's a good way to share the gospel in a non-confrontational way. They're listening to this music anyway. But blast from the past. Hey, Gwen Ann. Bye, everybody.